Hey, it is Sunday, either morning or afternoon. If it's afternoon, it's very early afternoon. You might be wondering why I'm wearing something warm like this when in fact it is June and pretty summer weather, and that is because it's not summer inside and this is really comfy. So I'm going with it. Um, I'm home today. I did not go to church in the morning. I got back yesterday. I was feeling a little bit of scratchiness in my throat. So I was like, oh no, what if I'm getting a cold? And so I still have the scratchy throat this morning. I'm not sure if it's a cold or if it's just allergies coming back into my home environment from being away for 5 days. Because, with allergies, who knows? Because really the only symptom I'm having right now is the scratchy throat. So I don't know. But I'm trying to drink a lot of fluids. And I just fixed some tea just in case it is the beginnings of a cold. I will make sure to get plenty of rest. I have tomorrow off work, which is good because I can rest more. So, but I had a wonderful, wonderful trip. Let me tell you a little bit about it. I filmed a little bit while I was away. Not a ton though, because, we were too busy doing things. But oh gosh, okay. So the first day I drove up there. And I picked up two of it's with three of my friends that I'm on this trip with. I picked up two of them at the airport, and we went and had lunch. We went to the hotel, dropped our luggage off. We couldn't check in yet, but we dropped our luggage off at the hotel, got a recommendation for lunch, went and had lunch, hung out for quite a while because the third person was supposed to arrive at around 2 p.m. So we're thinking, we'll finish lunch, we'll head back to the airport. No. Delays. Her plane did not touch down until 8 p.m. from 2 p.m. So poor thing had a very rough time getting here, but we went and got her when she arrived. And we went straight back to the, did we go straight back? No, we went to Food Lion because we did have a full kitchen in our hotel room. So we went to Food Lion, got a few groceries, including, something that she could have that evening for dinner. She was not feeling up to going out to eat. So that was fine. We all went up back to the hotel and hung out. After that, it was a pretty whirlwind trip. We did a food walking tour on the first day, which was amazing. I was pleasantly surprised by two things. The first was that I didn't have a ton of food anxiety and I was actually able to eat what I was presented with, which that's nice. And secondly, there was only one thing on the whole tour that I couldn't eat due to dietary restrictions. I'm dairy free, and they had a hamburger or a cheeseburger, that I couldn't have because it was a big one that they cut like for a group, so they couldn't just give me one without cheese. So that was literally the one thing on the whole tour that I couldn't eat, which is okay. We had a great time. And that gave us ideas for places to eat on the subsequent days, which is why it's always a good idea to do a food walking tour on the first full day that you are in a new place. That's my pro tip for you. Second day, we did an escape room. Is that right? It's all running together. Well, was escape room the third day? No, that was, second full day was the escape room because the food walking tour, right. So the next day we did an escape room. We did get out within the hour. We had 12 minutes to spare. It was the four of us plus another random couple. We don't know them, but we got through it. It was great. And then that day we also did a bunch of shopping because we were in Charleston. I don't know if I mentioned that. Charleston, South Carolina. There's a big market there. And so we did a lot of window shopping and just walking around looking in stores and stuff. I bought chocolate pralines. Pralines, if you do not know, is a pecan or pecan, however you want to say it, dessert. Basically, I think just sugar and pecans, but made in I can't describe it. But anyway, they have chocolate pralines. And me and my chocolate, so I had to buy that. Okay, and then the fourth day, we did a harbor tour, which was meh. And then we went to the aquarium, which for me was meh because I'm not huge on aquariums, but the others had a good time. So I just kind of wandered around, let them do their thing, and I didn't really care. I liked the jellyfish and I liked the octopus, but we were not by those two things very long. So, honestly, I could go to an aquarium and just stare at the octopus for the whole time. I just find them so fascinating, the way they move. So anyway, and then the last day was just the day we left. So took two girls to the airport, in the morning, first thing, and the third one's flight, the first two had flights like 10 something, 11 something. The third one's flight wasn't until 5 p.m. So we're like, we're not going to make you sit in the airport for all day. So after I dropped the other two off, we went to, well, first we had to go to McDonald's because nothing in Charleston opens before 10 o'clock except like McDonald's. So we sat at McDonald's for a couple of hours. And then we went to an outlet mall that opened at 10 a.m. So that's just we had to sit at McDonald's. So we went to the outlet mall, walked around a couple of hours. I was able to get a new strap for my Michael Kors purse, which was great. And I bought more chocolate pralines because the chocolate pralines there actually looked darker. Like they looked like maybe they used more like dark chocolate. And I was like, ooh. So I bought a couple more pralines. I also got some jeans at Old Navy and some stuff at Bath and Body Works. So yeah. And then I took her to the airport and then I drove home and the rest is history. So that is my very abbreviated trip recap. So with no further ado, because I don't remember exactly what I filmed while we were there, why don't you take a look at what I filmed? We're in Charleston, South Carolina. Very first store we walked into. Chocolate. These truffles are much more normal size. Not saying I dislike my giant truffles. I'm just saying they're a bit big. Look at the selection. I'm not going to buy anything now, but I'm taking notes for later, I'll tell you that much. Okay. This is actually, it used to be a sailor's church, and it was converted to a bar and restaurant. It was one of the stops on our culinary walking tour. This is a coconut cake that we had on the walking tour. It was delicious. This is a fried green tomato BLT, and it's just as amazing as it sounds. We did an escape room while we were there, and yes, we escaped with 12 minutes to spare. There was this lovely little frog on a bench, so you know I had to pose next to him. He was there one day and gone the next, so I'm glad I got the chance to pose. I'm currently on my own in downtown Charleston because the other girls that I'm with are getting wiped out and tired, and they decided we don't want to go sit down by the fountain. There's a big old kind of water fountain park over that direction. And I myself am walking back to a restaurant that we went to on our food walking tour that I really liked, and I want to find out if I can get takeout there so I can have their food for dinner tonight, because it's too early to actually eat right now. We just finished lunch maybe, I don't know, 2.5 hours ago. So yeah, we're gonna find out about that. And then I will, if I can get the food, great, I'll do that. And then double back to meet up with the girls, and then we'll head back to the hotel. But we're having a good time so far. I'm loving Charleston. There's lots of great places to eat here, and lots of fun stuff to do. So I'm glad we came here. I was able to get the takeout. Pulled pork and collards. Yum, yum, yum. Hey, I am actually at a South Carolina welcome station. Taking a little bit of a rest break to walk around a bit. I'm just passing my car. Walk around a bit, stretch, use the restroom, you know, and then I'll get back on my way. What was funny about this was that when I planned the drive, you know, I said rest stops along my route. And instead of giving me a rest stop that's actually on the side of the road where I was going, they had me get off the highway, turn around, get back on the highway going the opposite direction, back south, and go to the same rest stop that I went to when I was coming here. So that was kind of annoying. So now I'm gonna have to get back on the highway going south, exit, and then go back north. So yeah, don't know why Google did that to me, but whatever, it's fine. So I'm just walking a little bit before I get back in the car, and then we will get on our way again back home. But it's been a wonderful trip, all going well so far with the drive home. Had a nice time on the trip, and but I am looking forward to being back home, spending time with Mr. Snidely, and sleeping in my own bed, that's for sure. So I'll turn around and walk back to the car and get going. see that smoke? There's actually a fire up there. I saw it on my way. This is after I've turned around and going south again. So I'm about to turn around to go back north, but that's a fire up there. There's, I don't know, like grass and trees and things burning. I have no idea if it's on purpose or not. I have to go because I'm driving. You glad Mama home? Huh? You glad Mama's home? Did you miss Mama? Mama missed you. Sweetie. You miss Mama? Mama missed Bebe. Remember that from Wayne's World? When they do a dissolve and they go Anyway, that's that. That's what I filmed on the trip. That's what happened. I had a great time. Next time we go, one of the ladies, we take turns planning the trip. So the lady who will be planning the next trip is from Canada. So our next trip will be somewhere in Canada. We're thinking maybe Ottawa, but we haven't discussed it in much detail yet. So who knows, but something to look forward to. For now, I'm going to continue relaxing, drinking plenty of tea and water in hopes that this is just allergies. If it is a cold, I'll rest and it'll go away because that's what colds do. All right, time to pick a question. Let's see what we got. When was the last time you laughed so hard that you cried? Oh, honey, I do that almost every day. I do that a lot. I like to scroll through Instagram. Excuse me. And I like, people post Instagram reels, which are just short videos, if you didn't know that. Because I'm old and I do Instagram reels instead of watching TikToks. But anyway, I like to watch cat videos. And actually quite often people will post cat and other animal videos that make me laugh so hard I cry. Just cats doing silly things or animals doing ridiculous things. I think potentially the last one where I legit cried was, it was like animals doing silly things, but they had also put voiceover over it, and it just made it so much funnier. I think I was literally like crying, laughing at that one. So, but yeah, that actually happens way more often than you would think. So I recommend it. Check out Instagram, probably TikTok also, but yeah, look for funny animal videos, and the ones with voiceover are, yeah, that's a bonus. So, small update. It's not a cold. I have COVID. Got a message from one of the ladies I was on a trip with, and she said, I tested positive for COVID, so y'all might want to check. And then, so I went and did the test. I have self-tests already, and I went and did the test. While I was waiting for the results, because you have to wait 15 minutes if you didn't know, another one of the ladies emailed on the chain, I have it. So I was like, I absolutely have it. I pretty much don't even have to wait for the results because I know for a fact that it's going to come out positive. And sure enough, it came out positive. So I have COVID, and quite frankly, it had to catch me at some point. I haven't had it the whole time. I never got it. So it finally caught me. I still feel okay. I mean, I'm just, like I said, throat. I cough occasionally. Little bit of runny, no, not really, very little, slight headache, which I already took a leave for, and it's fine. So, I mean, I am vaccinated, and the rest of my fam have all had it before, and I think because we're vaccinated, it's just not that bad. It's like having a cold. So hopefully this will be the worst of it. But just rest up, stay home. Sorry, see, occasionally. I'll stay home so I don't infect anybody. I'm going to call my doctor in the morning in case they can prescribe something for it, because I understand they do prescribe something when I don't know, I haven't had it. So I'll call my doctor in the morning. I have to cancel a couple appointments this week. Dietitian appointment tomorrow. Not going to that. Chiropractor appointment Wednesday. Not going to that. So I can call and cancel both of those. But otherwise, I'll keep an eye on how I'm feeling. I already have tomorrow off work, so that's good. I'll just continue to rest up, and then I'll play it by ear after that. I work from home, so as long as I'm feeling mostly fine, I'll just work like normal. not a problem. If I had to go into an office, I would wait. I guess, I'm actually not sure what the current guidelines are on quarantining yourself and whatever, but I want to make sure I don't pass it around. So, yeah, COVID. Oh, well, I mean, it's fine. So that's that. I'm just going to continue relaxing, but, let's just wrap this thing up like we usually do with prayer, because what better way to deal with things than to pray about it. So, Lord, I want to thank you for the wonderful trip that I had. Had a great time with the ladies. Sad that it ended for 3 of the 4 of us having tested positive for COVID. Prayerfully the 4th won't, but if she does, I pray that she also, that all of us don't experience too many symptoms, that it'll be fairly mild and that we'll be able to get ourselves well quickly. Pray for anyone who's had it, who has it, anyone who's sick. It's not fun being sick, even if it's mild. The coughing, the little headache, the scratchy throat, it's not fun. So just pray for everyone experiencing any kind of illness. Pray that I'll get over it quickly, and pray the same for the other ladies who are on the trip. I pray for everyone watching this. Just, that your will be done in and through all of our lives for your glory and for our good, in Jesus' name. Amen. So I'll end it as I always do with Numbers 6:24 through 26. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord turn his face toward you and give you peace. Bye.